Today I dressed up like a princess snake biblical Barbie clown, as you can see. And this doll that I have of Tweety Bird with some SpongeBob SquarePants slippers kind of reminds me of my supposed biological birth daddy, Mohammed Kazem Kavan, born 10/22/1956. He claims he was born and is from the Persia, Iran, and the Middle Eastern area. And obviously this doll of Tweety Bird from Looney Tunes characters is dressed as a genie. That is a character that he plays with others that not everyone will see because he's not always dressed this way. Um, he showed me a lamp that he has. It's for tea and whatevs. But I think he was making fun of the fact that he really plays genie with others when in this realm the only real genies are the Middle Eastern gods and goddesses. And when the heavens and earth combine, or those that have passed on to the other realms, is when they get to be a genie. Like, it's a privilege. Mohammed Kazem Kavan, many names, has already lost that opportunity. Eblis, a creature, has already told me and reminds me that that exact individual, Mohammed Kazem Kavan, one of his sentences is, when the heavens and earth combined, or before then, if he happens to get disintegrated or somehow get to the other realms, he will be in a lamp as his prison, and Eblis, a creature, will be privileged to control when he gets to make appearances that he will not get to hear or see or say anything. Aside from that, he has tried to steal my resources for himself and others. I call him Rumpelstiltskin because that character obviously wants the baby's throne for himself. Why else would that little troll character, who's very much like Mohammed Kazem Kavan's, want anything to do with baby if he already has access to making gold he can't do much more with? Because real laws, you can't buy property or anything. Everyone's born into their own prison or throne. It's one or the other eventually. For the peasants that get to stick around in this realm, they get their own prison, which will be their property, whether it's a giant lamp or a cupcake, or same as if it was for a princess or a prince. To live in the same design, but to have a different level of freedom, and they'll get to do different things, obviously not the same, regardless of what they live in. These illegal fake prisons are put up by peasants and cults. They're not allowed to do what they're doing. Again, if Mohammed Kazem Kavan ever gets his resources, it will most likely be disintegration for his existing crimes, or he might get to wait in a lamp that big, that size, while waiting for real authorities to go ahead and do whatever it is, which is disintegration, or he'll have a disintegration date. Anyways, back to him trying to steal my life. He brags to me that he's stealing my resources. He goes, look at me, a fake business owner, when I qualify to have my own business and more. He calls it Tony's Auto. That's his nickname from the peasants, of Hispanic peasants and some Italian peasants. He does kind of now, since he got the surgery, he supposedly came across a fake doctor that forced to change his original look to look a little more like his biological birth daddy. And he kind of now looks like the Tony's Pizza Box character. And anyways, before then he looked more like a hyena or something, kind of like a hyena mouse. I don't really know how to describe. And genie, that character isn't as strong as before last I seen him. And he showed me he's in the yellow pages laughing like a hyena, saying, look, that's me, not you. Tony's Auto. And he laughs. It's not funny. He also drove me out to some orange trees and told me, "Aren't you from Orange County area?" And he told me that peasants pay him to do these retarded things. I know who he's referring to, the Caucasian schizophrenics, who think it's funny. It's not that innocent. I tried to remind him it doesn't end there. Then what's he gonna go do? And what is it the senders are really doing? Making fun of me for not having my resources, as he does the same? And then what? That's not all that they do. They do all kinds of crimes which lead up to perversion, land stealing, abductions, resources that aren't for them, illegal landscaping. It's just, I don't know. I even told him, look, after all these years, what did you really accomplish? Nothing. I had reminded that all vehicles are supposed to be electrical, and he claims to be a mechanic of automotive. He claimed that's him and the peasants. He makes money from the peasants, and I had told him they steal their money presidentially or higher, which means he's stealing too. And he tells me to mind my own business. He's a peasant. Well, then leave my life alone. He's already tried to force me to play gypsy princess in the streets, laughing, saying maybe someone out there might better recognize your situation and your existence and give you your resources.